And we're live.
All right.
Put your dice down, dude.
Squeaker is going to try and sniff out some smelly dwarfs.
Yes.
I need to see what that.
Super Rat Sniffer activated.
Wow.
Ooh.
That is a 22.
He says.
He can speak. He's only half.
Doesn't mean he wants to.
I have been good to my friend.
Liar.
You will not bring up Spider Bro because that was not my fault.
How did that even die?
Spider Bro is always your fault.
interruptions. Yeah, I thought about
Surprisingly enough, I haven't done it
So
yet.
here's the problem.
In this
Today.
He leads you to a very thin, like 5 foot wide, curving stretch. Easy curving. You told him to find Darrow, to find dwarves. Darrow and dwarves all kind of live in the same area, so it all kind of smell the same. So he's just leading you down the path.
Alright. Well, we're going after other things, but he does not know what those smell like.
No, he doesn't.
So he's like, and the Darrow and stuff are this way. And so we're like, okay, let's go find the brain here. And I still have my taste. So I'm just gonna be like, ah! Squeak. Oh, speaking of which, Squeaker stealth. That's a 22. Oh, I just need to get him in the cloak of elven kind. I will accept the fact that he cannot level.
The first thing I thought of when you put those in is I could totally throw someone up and kill them on that.
Nope.
But I'm assuming
Excuse me,
No.
Those are grid.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you gotta admit, it would be pretty cool to pick someone up and just whip them up. Oh,
You don't have that kind of
is
strength,
5,
dude.
10, 15, 20, 20.
No.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
that is
30
pretty
feet in the
tall,
air.
isn't it?
It's like trying to throw someone up the top of a tree. Really short tree, but a tree nonetheless.
You can do it with a baby.
I'm
not recommending. I'm just saying you could do it. So it's not
Drew.
impossible.
Okay. Drew, I want
You
you.
made
I
it
want
this
you to go out.
far.
I want you to go out to Menards, and I want you to look at filters they have, and then try to understand the filter of the things that come into your brain and not come out of your mouth.
You made it this
Like
far.
I said, I don't recommend it, but it is still possible. So technically, it is still possible for you to throw someone up there, just not useful.
All I know is I'm gonna hit it. Wait. Yeah, you can probably throw a halfling up there. That's probably about it.
That's what I was
There you
thinking.
go.
Like a
So
halfling,
same
maybe
baby
a
or
goblin.
child, you could say.
I'm pointing this out to tell you
Everybody is
guys
fine with you kicking and throwing halflings.
they're not
No,
people,
I don't know how. Like,
just like Lalafels.
isn't a halfling bigger than a goblin?
They're the same size.
They're potatoes.
Okay.
They're not people.
We are adorable potatoes. Thank you very much.
Oh, you shit. By the way, when you guys were
potatoes, you're good with stew.
I'm kidding. Jeez.
so when you guys came into the mesa area there was a path you didn't take. You just kind of kept following the path. There was a right turn you could have taken. You didn't take that. You went the other way. So it's letting you know.
You got the option to go right?
Of course, there's always an option.
There's always an option. That's why I'm telling you about it now. But you didn't go that way.
So did you want to go right? Because I didn't know there was a path to right.
I think he kind of knows where the brain eater is.
You'll see.
A world of violence.
I was going to say mental defecation.
Mental violations
Defecation.
and violations.
Yeah. And there is a reason why I'm spread out from the people in case we come across of him.
Slendy nippers.
Should I forward? Does it not matter right now?
Might not necessarily matter.
And as you guys are going,
Yes.
you come along a actual watchtower fortification.
What is that?
That's all three of these.
That one right there is a watchtower fortification.
Is there somebody on it?
Yes, there's 2 people in it.
What do they look like?
They look like underdwarfs.
Words attack.
Well, I wonder if they see some. This is
Can you
dim
stop
light, right?
doing that, Stephen?
He's bending the.
He's pulling it back.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, please don't do that. I get yelled at for that
At
shit.
one point, it was considered to be glued down, so people couldn't do that. But I decided against that only because if somebody does ruin it, I can then try to replace it.
But if it's glued down, that becomes a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
That one I see. It's dim light around here, correct?
Yes, Stephen, it's still dim light.
No, it's more for he can be seen.
Hey, wait. Does my rat count as an object?
Your rat, your
Yeah.
giant rat.
Yeah.
No, it's a creature.
Okay. I kind of figured. I was just wondering if I could cast light on it and then just have it run in front of me so I
I
can
mean,
still
you
see.
can cast light on people.
I can?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything.
You just can't blind people with it.
Well, I swear when I read it, it said that it had to be on an object.
A person is an object. A living object, but an object nonetheless.
Okay. There's gray areas here that you can get into, but
Or if you want to get technical, you cast it on the clothing.
the rat doesn't have
No,
clothing
so I think
yet.
the rat's
No, we
gonna-
are not getting into that Chihuahua bullshit. No.
Then I want a pet rat with dresses on. I don't
So, Drew, you need to give up your man card.
Man card?
Yeah. By
No.
saying that, you're clearly not a man. Give it up.
Once I learn to be it, once I get assassin and spider climb.
I considered giving you the
This music.
slippers of spider climbing today, and I was like, no.
This music would be perfect for it.
Hey, wait, could he have the boots that give him like the super speed and they just split the spider climbing?
No.
I'm also at my limit of my 3 attuned items.
You'd have to give something up.
Yes.
Gosh, that'd be pretty cool if you just like run up the wall and went like 120 whatever.
And it is incredibly expensive to merge magical items, and it can fail really easily.
And horrifically.
That
And
poor wizard never
unfortunately-
knew what happened.
and unfortunately, you can't just slip one foot into one of them and
He is
the other
really
foot
now
into
a
the
part of
other
this
thing
work.
because you
Yeah.
don't stack that way.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about that.
You don't stack that way.
You're funny.
Because
One
now you
leg
have
is-
one foot that can go up the wall, the other leg can
They,
go really,
they
really
abruptly speak up. Who goes there? What is your purpose?
You have no idea where I am, so they're talking to you.
I was okay.
Are you up there? Because I don't see
No,
you.
he's way back
I
here.
was- I don't know,
Maybe
do I
up
actually
here or
move
the
it?
22
Like, is this-
Yeah, right here. This pillar right here is where this watchtower thing is happening.
Okay, so
And
Hold on.
it's because Kaladin,
Yeah.
somebody who can't easily stealth, and I have never made a stealth roll for him.
You will
Like
have
also with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Stay back
Yeah.
where you're saying.
And you just clunky, clanky, clanky.
Who goes there? Name your business.
He explains to it. He's what we're doing down here.
What are you doing down here? I need you to actually say it. You, through Kaladin's eyes, you have a mouth.
As a player, originally I thought we had come down here, you know, chasing after fucking Droki, because that's what our mission had been.
That was our original mission, but something else came up, which is more important and that he has told us already about.
I've told you there's a person of importance who likes to consume minds. Like, or no, that wasn't the exact wording. It was
you said there's just a thing or a person that likes to consume minds.
did I say consume minds?
You did.
Okay. Then and that's who we were looking for and who we were going to deal with.
Is that what you're telling them? keep in mind, no pun intended.
Bullshit.
No, keep in mind that you don't know who he might have taken as a thrall.
Mind you, that what has been said is we are looking for a person of importance who consumes minds.
See, you never said of importance before.
I did say importance.
He did,
A person of
actually.
importance
Oh, my bad.
who consumes minds. Now, I did not necessarily say exactly what we're going to do with them,
Yeah.
but we're going to find them.
Preparing an action in case they turn hostile onto him.
They are already hostile, but this is for them an interrogation.
Yes,
They
I'm
are.
talking about them.
This is not a we're stabbing you interrogation. This is a
Who is you?
Huh?
This is a who is you? What are you
Yep.
doing?
state your business.
Stop. What goes there?
This is Skyrim when you walk up to Whiterun and say, no, you can't be here. You need to have a good reason.
The gates are closed.
Give us a reason to allow you. Excuse me.
My allies and I seek an individual, and in following our information on this individual, our path leads here, further in.
Who is this individual?
To my shame, I know not the name.
Okay. What do you know of the individual? I see you over there moving your skeletons into fucking this shit range.
Is there anyone closer or not?
You can. They are talking. This is a conversation. I mean, you're wearing heavy armor, so they're probably going to hear you coming. But
Well, they also probably heard the screaming and the slashing.
And I did say that my allies and I.
Maybe right around this
And you're a lovely shade of crimson right now. So
From what I understand of the information that we have managed to gather on this individual, they do possess a seed of power.
all right.
To what extent, I know not. I, more or less,
I lost
Keep her in the
my
back.
bodyguard.
Keep her way in the back.
That one follows her.
Yeah, I was just gonna have
He's
this right
fine.
next to you.
He's following her. He's following you.
My follower can't.
That one's
find
following
me.
you.
My follower lost
My
me.
role,
Like you disappeared.
my role in all of this presently is more or less
They can see a skeleton roll up behind them.
bodyguard of sorts, so that the less sturdy of our number do not fall so easily.
So is there someone amongst your party that would be better to speak with? That has more knowledge.
Oh yes, he's behind you.
Well,
Hand.
that was good.
Hand.
That was good.
Is there a ladder or something down here, or is it just a door?
No, that ladder's not there.
The tower is just about to fall because of a ladder.
It's that quality dwarf engineering.
Hey, wait, can I just break it down?
No.
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 Oh God, destruction is not the answer to everything.
Assassination is.
One,
Yeah.
there is one of our number who would possess.
Can't raise the
information
alarm
than
if they
I.
don't have a throat.
However, I am uncertain as to whether or not Lord Zenith would deign to share that with those outside our number. And as it is his call to make,
Well, is he here?
He's literally behind them.
he's
He's right. That's where he is, and Zenith's over here. He's literally behind.
I'll tell your leader to stop skulking and come forward.
Oh, there's a yard.
Wait,
No, he's just adding shit at this
Can I go
point.
through there then, or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Through here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no.
Tell your leaders to step forward. Unneeded hostilities are, of course, unneeded.
Are there like loose
Paladin.
rocks and stuff that somebody could climb up?
Kellen points in the rough
You don't-
direction that he knows Zenith to be. He's over there somewhere. He had asked me to scout ahead a little bit.
Maybe gently do that.
This
This is where I was in arcade. Wish I was in
This would stop
arcade.
you from going in.
No, my fault.
Oh, there you go. You just have to
Not
pop
your
it up a little bit, okay?
I can always multiply.
Not that far, you can't.
3 levels.
No, I'm talking about the points of getting extra attack and other things. You know.
I already have. I know he's not gonna level.
Yeah.
He just need to. He's a side character.
Yeah.
I am glad that I got a were rat. I am not going to push my luck for him to become a full player.
So
Why not? I've given Nick the option of making an Uber skeleton.
It's getting there.
He's
bone by bone, all 206 of them. Or however
Excuse
many
me,
there
elves
are.
have fewer bones because they're better.
I thought he was going to become a player. I'm going to have a road buddy.
But yeah, Kevin's like, he's back there somewhere. He asked me to scout ahead.
If he can hear us, step forward, please.
I have him command step forward. And out of the darkness advances my prime.
Okay. They can't really speak though, so
That's okay.
he's saying he should come forward and speak.
And in the chest, I have appear my my raven.
Hidden under the clothing and ribcage.
He's looking at a well-dressed skeleton.
Oh, but it's clearly a skeleton.
It's clearly a skeleton. Has a necklace on it, and from the inside, he just heard a caw.
Okay, wait. First thing I want to say is, well, so the skeletons we had before were dressed up to look like they were not skeletons. And then you
They
said,
hoods. They have hoods.
yep, and then you said that when you redress your new skeletons, you put the same stuff on them. So then,
The newer clothes that the drow were wearing.
okay, so
they're nicer.
Yeah.
but they're not like,
if-
well, you can actually see their bones and shit.
You can see faces.
Oh,
You can see that there's. If you're looking directly at them, you can see that they're skeletons. If they have their hood up, if you're looking from behind or from the side, you might not actually be able to tell.
okay.
It
Or
might be
from
even a-
above, like if you were in here, because you have a weird angle down at their face. Okay, so I was just making sure so that way it wasn't like a huge gap in the story.
Yeah, it's not. That is are you claiming this to be your lord?
That is one of his usual methods of initial approach.
All right. If he would just step forward, we would not have the issues of hostilities.
Considering what jumped us back there, I think it's well within our rights to be cautious.
What occurred back there was a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding born of the constant conflict over that area of those who do not belong here. Cults always attempt to take what is not theirs to take.
I have him stand here, Commander.
Tell your number to stop moving.
I have no control over.
Then they should stop moving, otherwise this may grow hostile.
Off in the distance, you hear.
Can you stop trolling and actually play?
As
I am here for one reason.
As I
Okay,
said,
and they're asking for details.
I
So if you're not going to give them details, they're probably just going to try and butcher you.
details that Kaladin
well, it's one of the.
Paladin does have them.
does. Yes, but
It's
he knows
one of those
this
things
is
where it's
not information.
if they're city guard, they can see his emblem. If they're not
Yeah,
city
plain as
guard,
day.
it means they're hostile faction.
Not necessarily.
And
Either
if they
way.
make themselves a hostile faction,
Either way,
we have low
they
on our
can
side.
see the worm's sigil right in front.
They don't care.
That's
But
fine.
see if they're
We
rival-
don't have to care about them. We don't have to interact with them.
Well, because if they were a rival faction, as soon as they saw the wormsmith symbol, they would attack. They would
Not necessarily.
They're probably fishing for answers,
Yes.
And Kaladin is stonewalling them.
which is a good tactic.
As the skeletons move on.
as everything else moves forward. I mean, right now also is considered the fact that they are surrounded.
I said
That's one way you could look at it. You also don't know their number.
Plus, the ones that are speaking with Kaladin have the height advantage.
Is this whole thing the guard tower? Or is just this?
That's up to AJ.
There's two different things though. So yeah, it's the smaller one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah. No.
Is it? If you ever say, is it
You guys
this
are gonna
or
dig
this?
me around.
Say yes. It's like,
So I was thinking, like, if it's the big one, like the big area, then yeah, there could be more than two of them. But if it's that tiny thing, I'd have to say there's like.
Unless they're not all in the tower. You're
Is
dealing with.
your lantern lit?
You didn't get oil for it.
I don't know, but my rat is glowing.
That's not enough.
And it's one of those revealing invisible.
Yep.
So wait, if you light everything on fire, does it reveal invisible people?
nope.
Okay, I didn't know
It
that.
reveals the shit around
They
them.
just burned and slit. They just burned. And
What is
slit.
Ashras and Bryce is doing?
They're kind of holding back and waiting for the other shoe to fall.
Other what?
The other shoe to fall, as in,
Shoot?
yes, it's an expression where
They're waiting for shit to go
The other
purple.
shoe.
Yes.
Drop.
They're waiting for someone to try a flank maneuver and them to be back there to be like, no.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised
You
you
have
have this problem.
one thing of oil, 1 pint of oil. As my rat comes, as Squeakers comes, grabs
Squeakers
it.
brings you a pint of oil.
When did you go buy that?
I've had it with me in my pack. It's a starting item.
Okay, well, that would have been something you should spoke up about, dude.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
he's
I didn't
picking up
know
on
it was
it
a starting
now.
item, but I do remember you got that somewhere.
The timing, you bringing it up right now, is a little suspect. I'm not saying no, you can't have it. I'm saying that's real convenient. Anyway,
As if it's a starting item.
You should be able to just
Yeah,
start
it's
it.
with the hooded. I have a hooded lantern that I never use.
okay, well, I don't look at your character sheet right here, so I don't know these things. So
That's why he's bringing it up.
Yes.
It's relevant right now.
I'm aware.
So Kaladin takes it. Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you, young little one. The lantern has one eye.
okay, insight is hell, dude. Cease your shenanigans. If you wish to speak with someone, our leader will speak with you.
So wait, am I able to speak up into the conversation at all or not?
Of course you can.
But
Okay.
I have just
Me and
personally
my
chosen.
cohort-
I don't care about these guys. I'm going after
We
the
will-
Mind Slayer.
We will take you to him.
Can you take him to us?
No.
bring their leader out into the open where there's open war.
No.
If you haven't caught on to this
I
moment,
know, I was
yet-
just kind of hoping.
It's them trying to have some form of dialogue. And people flat out saying no dialogue. Which I'm trying to weave a plot here and shutting down. So
Which, like I said, as a player,
that is your guys' choice to do.
And again, like I said, as a player, I had forgotten, that there was something other than Drogi that we were down here for at the moment.
Right.
Which is why I was thus trying to direct them to Zenith, aka the one player I know for a fact who has
doesn't
memorized
care.
the shit.
Oh,
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
doesn't care about the drow. Doesn't care about
There's no
the
drow.
underdwarves.
There's no
Doesn't
drow.
care about mushrooms. There is an Ithalid down here, and he's gonna go kill it.
Yeah.
They want to talk? That's great. I'm on a mission right now.
Mhm. And because of this, and them continuously pressing Kaladin for answers, he's just like, okay, it's like,
Assemble your number. We will take you to him.
Admiral Akbar.
They legitimately do just want to talk. And if you make an insight roll, that's very clear.
Well, yeah, I get that. It is very clear they want to talk.
Yes, mind flayers do like to talk.
No. You're assuming a lot of things.
Right. However, the problem is I have zero reason to engage with them. If they're staying in their thing, yeah, no, I'm good. I can go around.
Okay, as the people start to, more or less assemble, two of the two Draugr do, in fact, decloak. They're standing there, just like, all right, you'll come this way, we'll take you to our leader. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
No, I'm kidding.
You're very spotted, dude. Where is the rest of your party then?
Here's a good question: is where is what is Braces and
Yeah, they'll come up.
Alcorn.
The rogues are doing
All
rogue
the
things.
But next to Kaladin.
Okay, it was all the way way the fuck over there at the gate. What if you want me to? I guess. What the? Here we go. Just
Be
keep
careful
up
with them.
You're not working.
because we are extremely large in number. They would have no idea what our true numbers are.
Unless they spotted you from the watchtower.
Well, aren't like these crazy cave walls sticking up, blocking?
Well, they're wall walls.
Okay.
This isn't really a cave system anymore. It's more of it is a town area,
Okay.
air quote. But we're still
It's
under
a fortress.
underground. Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah.
Underground. In fact.
I think Pueblo.
Would it underground be buried under a superstar?
There is
levels to the underground.
there is a theory about the deeper underground. It does, and it gets worse down there. It gets a lot worse. It's the kind of
Stay out of the deep roads.
Black as a regular.
What,
Stay out of the
do
deep
what?
roads. Listen to Rebecca Black on Full Blast. It's there. She's down there.
What's up?
5 o'clock.
And asking Kaladin, is this all of your number?
Turns in that.
From what I gather, yes.
That's an entire lie, but okay. You can bluff for that.
I thought they had to roll a perception or something.
No, he still has to. He's going to tell a lie, and he doesn't want to roll. Then all they got to do is be
What
attacked.
I gather. Is he gonna be a terrible liar and just like dart his eyes
Yeah.
over and like, yes,
would
this
that be
is
wrong?
all of us.
Deception, I believe.
Yes, it is deception, and you should have a decent parry as well.
They're not viable authority figures, so you don't have to worry about this breaking your oath or anything like that. It's not generally that easy to break an oath in 5th edition. Now, if you go and kill the king, that's a different story.
Yeah. You owe me $20.
Wait, if you become the king?
No.
Only if you challenge him onto a one-on-one combat.
It's not Skyrim.
Shouting match.
This is not Skyrim.
It depends on the law of the land.
No, it depends on the law of my foot up your ass.
No,
They are not
challenge
necromongers.
like leaders and stuff to take their position. So I think you have to be one of their subjects in order to do it. Like one of their.
It depends on the government system.
And scroll.
All right. Deception check.
Fuck no. But again, like I said, it
2 +
was
6.
the whole, from what I gather, because, you know, numbers is constantly changing. He doesn't know who's...
You know that there's not someone visible here. You know that there is not someone visible.
Yeah, but there are two
And-
people that are sneaking around.
Yeah, and as far as a roll, yeah, no, that's a 2 on the fucking die.
So your response is, I guess.
Pretty much. Maybe?
Very well. Come along down this hallway and we will take you to him.
Before I move, I asked if they would be taking our weapons.
You got man,
No.
shut up!
No.
Oh my
If you
God.
ask, they
The
will.
player in me says no.
If you ask, they will.
I understand you're trying to keep this to the point of not hostile, but that's asking for trouble, Drew.
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm sorry
basically
if I raised
saying,
my voice a little there. I didn't.
yeah,
was not
that's
trying
one of
to
those
yell at you.
moments of, they're not, that's one of those moments of, they're not disarming us, don't give them a reason to.
Everybody who's coming in just going to form up in there.
In this area? You want to come in this way?
Oh, right, these are dwarves, so I shouldn't use my poison arrows because
I need to borrow
they're
this real quick,
dwarves.
Nick.
That's fine.
Wait, like you dwarves resistant to poison or something?
Yes. Dwarves are resistant to spells. Just resistant to spells.
Poison is in this.
I'm aware. I'm saying in addition.
base
Yeah.
dwarf
It's resistant to poison.
Okay, can my giant rat just ride on my shoulder? Because it's still small.
Well,
right on your shoulder would be more like a backpack because it's a small and durable.
It's a Yoda.
Okay, yeah, it'll just
It's
ride
Yoda
on my
size.
back or some shit.
Giant rat
actually
Yoda
never
size.
looked at this much.
If it rides my
My
backpack,
guy is
it'll
not
catch
stealthy.
one.
My rat is not stealthy enough to get closer. He only got a 20.
These are dwarves.
What?
They were dwarves.
They're dwarves. Which means they need to be extra careful.
What's VGM?
Volo's guide.
Oh, okay. There's a magical item in there. That's really weird.
Not surprising.
I just never really run across much of them.
I wonder if it's one of those mundane.
Not mundane.
No?
Mm-mm. Okay. Nick, do you have line of sight on the room?
I position myself where I can look around the corner.
Are you going to do so?
Yeah.
Cool. I need anyone who has it to make me an arcane check.
Well, I mean, technically we all have it. Mine's just really shitty, but I'm gonna go.
14.
Please die, roll
Excellent.
good.
One.
Okay. 19. Nick. It's a very strange shield. It has the eyeball of a darrow kind of like painted or affixed into it. Not sure which one it is.
Of a darrow?
Yeah.
And the dwarf is wielding this.
Yes.
Now, if only I actually had a modifier to that.
It is not painted. It literally is a darrow eyeball in the center of it.
Oh God, soul edge shit.
No. That is generally what is known as a shield of farsight, which can only be made by a mind flayer. You're the guy. I gotta give you the roll, man.
That one in particular.
Also, another Arcana check, please.
That is 25.
They have really well made swords. That could be any one of a lot of things, but the three guys there are clearly subordinate to the guy with the shield. Just the way they're acting, you know what you're looking for in that regard.
Yeah.
They're clearly subordinate. Only one of two people can use that shield. A mind flayer or one of its thralls. Otherwise, it's a normal shield. So it's entirely possible he scavenged it and it's just a normal shield. However, A plus B usually equals C and usually equals kill with
It's
fire.
also one of those things where it's like, if you're dumb enough to carry it,
You're dumb enough to be seen as. But if that is a thrall of a mind flayer, then what those four things are probably carrying are mind blades, which in the hand of a thrall does an additional 2d6 psychic damage on hit. Fuck! They haven't gone hostile towards you, but you have information.
I'm using the sending stone.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll just be like, what can you
Oh.
see?
fill them in.
I've always thought that should bypass the mind shielding thing. The ring of mind shielding.
If you have a stone
Yeah.
and you're willingly using it,
Yeah.
yes.
Good. Okay. But
However,
if you didn't know someone had it and they were trying to contact you, you'd shut them out.
Yeah.
But you planned for this, so you're not shutting. You have left one avenue open to one person.
Yeah.
It can't really be hijacked
right.
unless they get the stone off of Steven. As a wizard, I would think you could do that. That's just me. It's entirely possible that the guys at the tower are not thralls.
Fair enough. The one wielding the shield.
Yes, they introduced him as Eldgrim, our leader.
That's nice.
That name matters.
Eldgrim.
Remember when the
From the Raven,
not from yourself,
right?
but if I can finish real quick here.
Okay.
They mentioned that there used to be another leader of the anti-scabbard killers. The leader of one of the dwarven families said he was even an old friend of mine before he suddenly vanished. Eldgrim was who replaced him, as far as anybody knows. Eldgrim was his second in command. The guy who seemingly had no ambition at all, and all of a sudden is in power, and now he's in power because he's not in power.
So everyone here in a 30-foot radius notices the ground grow dark.
Translation. Everybody.
Why is the ground go dark?
Because it just drained life from it.
He just corrupted like a son of a bitch.
Okay, thanks. Sorry. I just saw
I hadn't seen
one of my friends post something. So yeah.
Do you need a moment, Drew?
Oh man, it's just fucking weird.
Well, look.
Hold on, let me just run outside and call my friends really quick to figure out what's going on here.
That's all.
Okay, if anyone wants to make any preparations or decide what they're going to do or look up any spells, now's your time.
Yes.
Because this is going to be the end of the session right here.
I just had a surprise round.
Yep.
This is like the only way a wizard does surprise.
Now they have dark vision, but unless you've seen that before, I wouldn't think you'd pay attention to corruption.
Everything withers and goes gray
Yeah, how far out?
30 feet.
It's 5 feet per spell level.
Okay.
Oh.
So sorry, no. So it's only 15 feet.
Okay.
Matt.
That's fine.
In
That's-
every direction. So 15
But it's
foot
the
level.
Underdark, so there's not much actually living on the ground.
Oh.
But it also goes gray.
He's
But
small,
even-
not tiny.
But even in stone areas,
Yeah, lucky.
there's moss and there's the fungus.
Fungus. Because I honestly feel like Thezris would die
I don't know,
if
honestly.
it's living in any capacity.
I don't.
It is.
We'll put it as no, if it's considered plant life. Fair quote.
It's also magical by nature.
The definition is all plant life
Period.
and creatures that are tiny. So if there's bugs in the area, snakes, spiders.
Which makes me wonder.
Which might sneak my swarm of snakes. They don't
Um,
count because they count as a
Nick,
swarm.
is there an aberrations box now?
Yes, but remember, not everything has been completely
Sorted.
sorted. Oh,
Monstrosities, maybe?
I'm making my prime.
I am preparing
Oh, there it is.
my action to, if I see the mind flayer, he's gonna be
Over one row. Second from bottom. That's a very.
Take note, the one miniature you're probably hunting might actually be in the undead box due to the miniature's actual nature, not necessarily the profile it fits in.
Right. I'm also looking for a few other things. Got it.
my character would move. Over to here. Or would be closer.
I have one.
I need it.
Um,
I'll use bases as other examples of the thing.
actually, in this one. Like, not gonna-
Sorry. I think everything's good.
Good, man?
We're getting ready to murder shit. Monstrosity.
When I'm so far away from everything, it makes it a little hard to reach and gather. If I could have.
You're looking for aberrations?
That's why I backed up beneath the humanoid. There's like two things in there and it's not them.
It's one of those things where.
Is it possibly in the monstrosities box?
It's not sitting in on the counter somewhere. Is it?
I hope not. This is a tiny creature.
It is small.
Yes, it is.
What are you looking for?
Wouldn't be in there. Wouldn't be in there. Wouldn't be in there. There we go. Demons and devils. I don't know why it's in there.
It's definitely not a demon or a devil.
Yeah.
I hate the fuckers, but I hate the fuckers more than anything else I
Oh,
hate.
no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Don't worry, I'm good.
Yes, I'm using your thing against you, fucker.
Good. I got this, guys. So that moment of surprise round.
Okay, so
I need the one with the shield to make
Okay.
me a DC 21 con check.
Do I roll perception yet? Or not perception?
initiative?
Yes.
Not yet, man.
Oh, not bad.
Can you get those things off the table so I can have them more of a? I need some area. Oh, I'm sorry, man. This is gonna be a really big encounter.
Yeah.
Because And I can't guarantee you're all making it through this one.
Just have. Oh wait, that's right. That won't work. I was gonna say we could just have all the skeletons stand right in front of all of us. I was like, wait, I'm the only one that'd be able to attack them.
I'm Danish. You really start to memorize the Final Fantasy fight music when you're doing homework at the same time.
This will be an exceptionally difficult piece of homework. Why battle music?
Okay.
Well, if he somehow survives.
So now we're gonna run some initiatives.
Did you make
But
this
no,
con-
right, I gotta do your thing first. What was your DC?
21.
Come around the corner, please. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus what?
I'm gonna check, but I wanted to be upfront with you because that's shenanigans right there.
I don't think my things have increased since the last time I did that.
You can move some. Oh wait, no. You can't have a bonus action take a move action. Can you substitute a bonus action with a movement action? Like make the bonus action take the movement?
Like they've literally shut that down hard in erratas.
So I can't use the bonus action spell. And
What's the save? What's the save?
Con.
Con? Yeah. Yeah, he makes it.
Okay, well,
Well,
he still takes 8 damage.
Yes, he does.
And
Yes,
that's my
you get damages regardless.
That's
I had to stop myself there for a second. That's the opening salvo. Everybody knows what that looks like of someone grasping their heart. No.
And
It's initiatives now. That was
this
initiatives.
is my prepared action.
You didn't tell me you had one.
I told you, prepared action. Once it starts, I blow somebody up. That
I'm
was
sorry,
my
I never
spell.
heard that. I never heard that. Did anybody else hear that?
He said it open cross table.
Cool. I'm willing to give benefit of the doubt. I really am.
21, 28,
And I said we were recording.
25.
We were recording.
You guys say it happened. I don't need to go to the video. I trust you guys.
Lowest one was a 21.
Okay, a ready to action, you can only do one shot. It's a reaction.
Prepared action.
Prepared, yes. It's a reaction, one shot.
Okay.
But I'll let you have the highest one. Okay?
So that's a 25, 28. So
Yes.
All the pains.
I understand it's addicting. I really do.
and
But
so this is it first turn.
I wouldn't think so. I haven't rolled, nobody's rolled initiative yet?
I did.
Okay, well,
14.
14.
22. You know how broken I would be with alert. That would mean I would get my lowest I can roll right now would be a 13.
And that's on that one.
That's on a nat one.
Oh my god. Then you pick up a word.
Because I have my dex, my proficiency, and then that would be
Another +5. My god.
I'm saying this now. Tax of not tax of opportunity. AoE spells. Everyone will be rolling. Every time. I'm giving people their own initiatives and all that good shit. Did anyone beat a 19? Did anyone but Steven beat a 19?
Oh, right. That'll be Sneak attack.
Wow, I'm glad he wasted that shit. That 20 on initiative.
So this is where you start rolling high for the evening.
Right? Apparently, you know, this encounter is probably going to be way more difficult than it should be. What did you get, Steven?
22.
That might actually matter.
So that is 9 plus 7. The dwarf takes 14 magical piercing. Wow.
He nat 20 with a dex of 16, man.
Wow.
Right? How thankfully though, I'm
Beating
rolling.
us by 1 or 2 points.
I think he kind of crushed yours.
DC 21, and he had rolled a
For
19.
con. Yeah. A dwarf with con.
Yeah.
He still barely made it. I'm not even. I'm not.
It's
Even,
about like 2
I'm assuming he
to
has
3.
a +2 or a +3.
yeah.
Maybe +4 if
He
he's...
has a +3. He's
+3,
a rogue
there you go.
type, so even as a dwarf, he's
So-
not
So
that.
as a he got a 22, DC 21.
Those are the subordinates.
So I'm guessing that's this guy or this guy.
One of those two.
The guy with the crazy shit is Elgrin.
Okay, the Thunderbird. Okay.
Luke,
12.
Drew, Nick.
14.
Dex scores, please.
12.
13.
Intelligence goes to Nick.
No, he beat me. I have 12. He's
I know,
You have
it's
the same
modifier.
modifier.
Oh.
You both have a +1 for the
So I
modifier.
have to go to a different category.
Oh, okay. I always thought
No,
under
it's-
the impression it's the number, not the modifier.
It's
Because
I
there's-
can give it to
there's-
Drew. That's
there's a-
fine.
I think it goes modifier and then it goes score.
And if we do that, then yeah, you still get it. It's fine. If that's what we want to do it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Drew, then Nick, then Luke, and now for. Damn. Okay. Well, your support crew is batting cleanup. They got a 4.
They're participating.
Nick, yeah, that's
help.
Nick. It was a 14. NPCs. Fucking hell, that's just wrong. So, surprise round. You've attacked,
Mhm.
but if he's surprised, he doesn't get one.
Right.
And if this is the
And
surprise
then-
round, it's time for my 3 attacks.
Your prepared action would have been your.
Well, prepared action is a reaction.
What were you reacting to?
Him blowing him up. Yeah.
It is prepared
We
action.
initiated combat.
Yeah.
And that was our thing of coordinating.
The thing was,
He's like,
whoever.
That's our
Oh,
standard.
because
Yeah,
of the sending.
he-
Okay,
right.
yeah, no, yeah, that's cool. Yes, go for it.
All right, my other 2 attacks. 28.
Oh,
13.
double threes.
20.
Okay, 2 of them hit.
Okay.
You did 8 damage to him. You already did 14 damage to him.
Yes.
You know what I need to do is figure out how I can incorporate fairy fire on the person I grasp.
That's a combo spell. That's some rough shit there, dude. That's. I'll give you that as a 5th level spell you make. Because adding a 1 and a 3 together, I've got to increase it to a 5 at
That's
least.
fine.
Maybe higher. I don't know. Give him disadvantage to everything and give everyone advantage
Managed
on
to hit
him.
him. Like, oh,
I might make it a drought only spell. Just because your knowledge of incorporating fairy fire in what you do. Not even a drought can teach you that. It's like, no, fuck off, dude.
usually when you hit fairy fire, it's an area thing.
It is.
However, I'm just doing one. One guy in
37
particular.
magical piercing.
Fuck you in particular.
Compression.
He's still alive.
Well, yes.
Grab hold of his heart and make him
And
glow.
cutting action. That
Oh,
is a-
Nope.
Oh my god.
Fine inspiration.
You've already given me the result, dude. Okay.
Well, that normally happens after.
That was a spite, and you know it. You still only rolled a 9, and you can't use inspiration on something you have advantage on because it gives you advantage.
That's right. It only gives you advantage. Oh,
Yep.
well. I
Let's say
don't hide.
Let's say
Rat Bro will attach you as that guy.
Ben and I have been doing it different.
Squee! That is an 11.
That's a miss.
Damn. And he takes his movement action. He goes,
Which one did he
Run
attack?
away.
This guy way over here?
Down the
He was
hall.
over here.
Right? He's right there.
Oh, are you ranged?
Yes, he has a hand
Oh.
crossbow.
Cool. I was like, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of confused. You're saying that too. I was like, damn, I just got some long.
That's some skitter there.
That's no rat. That's a rake.
Top of the order.
Yeah.
Because all of you guys are still.
All of a sudden, you see the ground grow dark. You see him over and grab his chest for a moment.
And then 2 arrows.
And then 2 arrows.
3 arrows appear.
2 arrows appear.
And then a
one
crossbow bolt.
He did his gate back here.
No, it went over here. Because it was
Oh.
shooting these 2 guys.
I'm talking about your arrow that missed.
Oh, yeah.
You rolled
I-
2 3s, dude.
Can
I
I
know.
bonus action command skeletons?
No.
On your turn, yeah. I mean, if I had already moved to the top of the order, I'd be all over that shit.
Oh, it was just one of those things that just dawned on me. I'm like, I probably not.
So,
Because I was about to red wedding this shit.
I don't blame you, dude.
I was like,
Ministers send their regards, bitch.
Can I clearly tell that I failed at my character failed at this stealth attempt?
I don't know how you would tell. How? Explain to me how you would tell.
If you trip and bump the wall instead of crouching. There's a
I'll
usually
give it to you. Yeah.
Eat like
there's a really good
Okay, then I'm trying to get something with lantern.
Because when you're drunk, it's pretty easy to tell when you're not pissing the toilet. It's when you're not hearing the trickly water sound. And you go, I'm peeing, but something's missing.
And you hear lantern. My character will take a 5-step back. I know enough about my character knows enough about mind flayers to stay out of line of sight.
Sweet. Do I command your skeleton is following me, or do you?
No, I command it. People are developing their own little things to run around with them. So I'm not going to do as much of that positional coverage. And in fact, at some point, I'm going to invest more into one individual skeleton rather than having a lot of real estate.
So,
That way, it'll help keep our combats a little smaller.
before he moves up, he raids. He yells, "Aid me!" Holds up the shield, and I need everyone in this area to make me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 60-foot column. You're kind of in it, Steven.
Does it require line of sight?
No.
does it go around corners?
If it's a cone. Oh.
Only if the thing specifically says it goes around corners.
No, it doesn't.
Then
Let me
he
do
said,
that.
Tactical positioning. I thought that was
I
just.
mean, it would hit this square, but I don't think it would hit this square.
Because the empty areas are supposed to be wall.
Yeah. That was throwing my calculation off.
Well, I mean, he's still hitting a few people.
Oh, good lord.
However,
Most of them are skelly bobs that don't matter.
yeah.
So he was back here. And
So it would be 5. Does it just only 5, or does it start on him?
No, it would start in front of him. That's how
So it's
codes work.
5, 10, 15.
Oh, shit, so Kaladin got lucky.
if that was the case, then
He would
would
know how to
take
position himself.
He'd take a step back first and then do it.
Yep.
He's hitting as many people as he possibly can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait a minute. 10, 15. She's hit 2.
25, but the corner cuts it off.
So yeah, these 2 are safe. This skeleton is safe, but everybody else needs to make a save.
Yep. So Drew,
I don't think it affects
0.
skeletons.
No, it wouldn't.
huh?
0.
You roll, dude.
1 minus 1 intelligence.
This is your time to use inspiration, my brother.
I was about to be saying, you're
Burn
gonna
it.
all hail our mind flayer
Burn the
overlords.
inspiration, re-roll.
I, for one, would like to thank our mind flayers.
Burn the inspiration, re-roll. That's what advantage is.
Oh,
You roll it
Jesus,
twice, take the
yeah,
higher.
never mind. Okay, so yeah, I'm burn.
Whew. 3. All right, man.
Oh, that's right. They got rid of some of the modifiers.
17. Please let that be enough because I
Is that
have
wisdom?
intelligence,
Intelligence.
which I have no modifier in.
Oddly enough, I do.
I have no
What's
modifier.
sad is I have the best modifier and immunity to it.
Rashosh fails.
Is it 17 enough?
Which sucks because she's like the one that can break it.
Yep.
I
17
guess-
is enough. Drew, you take 22 damage and you're stunned for 1 minute. Unless you make the save in the next round.
Okay.
You get a save at
Sorry, how much damage?
the end of each of your turns. 22.
Okay, I thought so.
Ow.
Recharges happen at when?
And your giant
That's
rat
on.
is dead.
Rest.
Oh yeah, I suppose it probably would be, wouldn't it?
Actually, roll.
Oh no, it's recharge 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, I gotta
When do
roll
you roll for
rat,
that?
too.
It's right there.
Oh,
Recharge 5 or 6. When do you roll for that?
immediately.
really? Are you fucking kidding? My rat saved itself from the.
22 damage. Oh no, it's save or nothing. Yeah, that's what I like. That's the fair part about it. It's save or nothing.
And when
But my
you
rat-
roll for that immediately, and if you don't get the recharge value, then it's done for the day.
The day?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can only do it once. Or else mind flayers will be brokey broke.
it's literally done until the next day.
Okay.
It's their trump card, is what it is.
Usually,
And
it's,
you used it
you-
properly.
well, I would say
That's how they use it to start.
Yes. That's
So actually,
Because they just want to be like, oh.
the guy who did the guide literally said this is how he opens combat. Of boom. And then Mind Flayer comes in later. Because that's what the shield does. It allows the Mind Flayer to cast their Mind Blast through it and be somewhere else.
wow,
Yep. This is literally a Volos thing.
interesting.
Yep.
I would have figured that would have been a, I don't want to say last resort, but if things are beginning to fall apart, use it to change the landscape.
Mind
Then again-
Flayers are very aggressive creatures, though. They want to stun you and eat your brain in the first round. That's
They went to easy meals.
Fair enough.
I know what I'm doing for my opening. And because of how it's worded in black and white, I can pull this off.
Well, we have to suffer their combat coming at us. So.
And it's going to hurt.
it doesn't say that it's a standard action, but I'm calling it that. That's his attack action. Next would be Steven.
5-foot step. I'm taking my 2 attacks.
Okay.
20 is the lowest.
Okay.
And I do not get sneak attack.
Yep.
That is 7 plus 14. So that's 21 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
Onto him. And then cunning action. That's a 19 to stealth. I go back.
Subordinate's turn.
Need a player handbook for this.
Stunned is auto hit and crits.
You sure about that?
For stunned, yes.
I have to check because otherwise this is unfair stuff.
Well, good thing we got that one.
Stunned. Incapacitated, automatically fails, strength and dex throws, attack rolls have advantage.
Okay.
Just advantage?
Just advantage.
Just advantage.
Well, good.
Because as long as they're just stunned, not in
The mind blades are magical the psychic damage, but I'm considering them magical items. So their effects won't factor into a crit, correct?
If you're rolling to hit, it can crit.
Even
That is-
magic?
That is, yes. That is quite literally.
Depends.
There, no.
Is the mind blade itself? Does it say that it does?
When
It
you
does
are,
2d6 psychic damage.
it doesn't matter what the attack is. If you are rolling to hit, it can crit.
So the giant spiders, when we ruled they can't crit, their poison damage can't crit.
Because it is separate damage.
Okay. It's because comma and.
Yes. It is
Just
it
like
is a
sneak
separate
attack.
part of the attack. Because it's added in. Can the weapon exist without that damage?
Yes.
There you go.
Because if it's not in the hands of a thrall,
Oh, fuck, never mind.
it
Oh.
if it's not in the hands of a thrall, it becomes a regular short sword.
So when you roll to hit and roll damage, you roll the sword's damage and then you roll
Oh, I
the
forgot about you.
magical damage. Right? Is that what you're doing? Or
I
is it,
think
or is it just magical damage?
it does 2d6 additional psychic damage.
Okay.
So
So you roll the hit, and if you crit, you roll the damage, and then you
Can I use his action to assist her?
what?
Squeakers.
I don't know who you're asking about.
Squeakers to the bard.
Assist her how?
I know. I'm just like, I don't think you can saving throws.
What's your AC, Drew?
I think
16.
truly imagine
Okay.
a situation if someone were to put it this way: if the floor gave out below her, right, and she needed to dex save, not fall, Squeakers could reach out his hand and grab her hand to help her up. Advantage.
But she's stunned.
Can't just shake her.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's stunned for 1 minute or until she makes the save.
Pep talk.
Okay, so they do. $48 damage. Drew.
Yep.
Does your racial action require you to be? Can he activate his I want to reduce this damage Goliath racial feature while stunned?
It should tell you.
Stone's endurance, it doesn't say on here. So.
Does it? Hold on. Do you have to use a bonus action to do it, or can you just do it?
Stone's
Goliath
endurance,
page
1d12 plus con for use damage taken, once per rest.
Stone's endurance. You can focus yourself to occasionally shrug off energy. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll a d12.
There
And
you
you
go.
use reactions while stunned.
Nope. You're
No,
incapacitated.
unfortunately. No, he's stunned. He's not incapacitated. Incapacitated is auto
No.
crits.
Nope, we already went through this. Incapacity means you can't take any actions.
A stunned creature is
Right.
incapacitated,
A reaction
can't
is still an
move,
action.
and can only speak faltering.
Okay.
Incapacitated cannot take actions or reactions.
That's what it
Are those
says.
auto crits?
No.
No.
Auto crits is only for paralyzed and unconscious.
Okay, cool.
When you're just there.
48 damage.
Yep, dead.
You're dead?
Yep, dead.
You're not dead.
Took me to
Did you take?
70.
Would you have healed after the last combat?
Yep, I already put that into consideration. I never even got touched in the last combat. Just from being hit those 2 times, you took all my health away.
You said you had 67 health before.
You just took
Just took
22 and
22.
you took 48.
He just took 70 points.
Okay. You're not dead.
You're
Zero.
unconscious.
You're out cold.
You start making death saves now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that was their whole turn. The next guy's turn gets passed because he doesn't get to come in this round. Drew, make me a death save.
That's a D20,
Just
right?
D20.
Yep.
You're looking for a 10 plus. That is 1.
Is that a natural one?
That's a nat 3.
Oh, okay, cool.
You don't add
Yeah,
anything
no
to
modifiers.
it.
No,
It's
that's
just
just
it out.
straight roll. 10 or better.
If you roll on that one, it counts as 2 fails.
And 20 counts as 2 successes.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Still make death saves even if you were stunned, right?
You have
You
to.
have to.
Yeah, I was just
It's
saying.
required.
Make a roll to not be stunned. He still gets the roll.
No, he's not stunned anymore. He is currently making death saves.
He is currently unconscious.
So wait, let me get this straight. Going down to death saves breaks stun.
Breaks all statuses with exception of poison.
Huh.
Poison would suck because you get disadvantage on
Legit.
those death saves.
Yeah.
Nick,
Okay.
your Goliath buddy just
Yep.
got knocked the fuck out.
This skeleton's dragging him 5 feet. This skeleton's advancing.
For the motherland.
This skeleton's advancing.
Okay.
This skeleton's advancing. This skeleton's advancing.
Oh, wait, I still have my rat. My rat's gonna attack. Whatever.
Where's your rat?
It's
Right
literally-
here.
Yeah, the tiny ass
okay.
thing.
It made its throw.
Yeah, it made the freaking intellectual save thing that I somehow missed.
It needed flat.
It happens, dude.
I know, it's like, oh. Okay, so let's see.
These guys are still hostile.
I am aware. I'm not worried about that.
Well,
Oh, I
four
don't
to-
think
They're small. They're small potatoes.
However, we had a party member drop.
Yeah.
So
This is where Nick's doing his things.
Or he has another husk thing.
That comes later.
He can.
I get
That's
advantage on rolls with my thing, my rat.
For what? Attacks?
Yeah, because pack
actually
attack
no.
is-
The mind blast isn't gone. It at the start of every turn, roll to recharge it.
But if you fail,
The notation recharge X to Y means a monster can use a special ability once, and that ability then has a random chance of recharging during each subsequent round of combat.
okay.
Well then.
I think it's broken too, okay?
So usually,
Well then.
usually that means it's once per day.
There is actually a
If it fails to recharge, usually it's done for the day. Kind of like your breath weapon. You use it, and if you fail to recharge, it's done for the day.
yeah. I didn't know the ruling either, so
That's been the ruling on recharge.
Yeah.
In the past, at least.
I guess dragons just got a lot more deadly.
Everyone sees a flow of life come from the prime skeleton there, going to Drew, heal by 40 points. And you're up.
Yes. I'm going to point this out now. The rule, as far as the player's handbook considers it, is if you are at 0 and someone heals you, you heal to 1, and that's it. That is not how I do it.
No.
Okay.
Because
That's dickish.
Like that.
Yeah.
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 We had that out last time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's how you get your players to quit.
no. I wouldn't blame them, would you?
I wouldn't play.
I just healed that
Be like, that's how
I
you
should.
roll it? No.
Okay.
Excuse me while I hire a squad of mercenaries to go with me everywhere.
Right.
Literally nothing but healers.
These guys want to stay right where they're at.
I really now wish that Nick had gone first instead of you, Drew, because then you'd still get a turn.
I wish I had rolled higher.
I actually didn't even get a chance to go yet.
You did. You did. Your turn came before Nick's. You rolled. You spent your turn rolling to make death saves.
Yeah.
Yep.
I meant like move or anything like that.
Yeah, no, your turn is eaten by trying to live.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
And your death saves
All
are.
right. So this one's attacking this duty.
okay.
It has advantage.
Because all the flank.
22 to hit.
Hits.
It takes 14.
Cool.
One hitting that duty
Yep.
has advantage.
Yep. Hits.
Another 14.
I saw your 17. That's enough
Thank
for me. Same guy.
Prime hitting this one
Okay.
has advantage. 17 plus some.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought it was falling.
Then I have 2 attacks hitting this one, so I'll go ahead and just roll both at the same time, if that's okay.
Cool. Down to sickness.
19 and 22.
Both are hits. 14 damage
So
each.
28 total
Okay.
between the two. So that particular one took a total of
56.
yeah.
One of them took 56.
No, it's 14, 14, 14. So
Oh.
sorry, no,
42.
42.
That one dies.
I'm really tempted to send those 2 forward, but at the same time, I just sacked half my health to heal him. So
You can't. You don't
You
want.
don't want to risk.
You don't want to go down against a mind flayer. You don't.
No.
I know what I can do.
Especially with the little things that come with mind flayers.
You saw it, huh?
No, I just know mind flayers.
I'm going to spend
They're pets.
my movement drinking a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
That is how many? Is it 8?
4?
Only. They're not D4s though.
It's not in that book, dude. It's not in that
It's
book.
in the DMG, which is
It's okay. I can look it up.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
move
yeah.
on to the next person.
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
Yes. So that
I wish it
is-
was a superior right now, too, man.
That's
That's
okay.
16 if you average.
There you go. I heal by 16.
So you just dropped 20 and you healed 16?
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's a good trade.
Wait, how much health did you heal me by?
40.
40.
He gets to do double the damage he
Oh.
does to you when he heals. It's why that spell was on his It's Mine list. Because at the end of the day, he can keep you guys alive. It
Yeah.
hurts.
It hurts me, but at the same time, it's one of those. Does it keep people alive?
That's why he was so happy when Brysis became a someone who has the heal spell, who has a cure wounds spell. Because she can just say, oh, 4th level spell? Fuck you.
There's here at this point, since I do averages, I have a guaranteed factor of I drop myself by 20 to heal you by 40.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
So that was Nick. Luke.
Glorious.
So I got you pulled back.
Yeah.
I've
Just
created
tell me
a
what you're gonna
bubble
do, man.
protection,
Don't need to
and now you
wax
have your next
crazy over
turn
it.
to stand back up. If you have the capability,
First and foremost, I'm going to
you are
pray that
wise
this
to
actually
do so.
connects.
Yep, just do the thing.
I don't.
Not necessarily that you have to,
Yeah.
but it's one of those. Take note. I understand. You just got swarmed and dropped.
Two-handed grip.
Okay.
Bonus action. Searing smite.
Okay.
Wait, I have a potion of giant strength? What does that do?
Increases your strength.
To 20 or 19, I think.
It's an 18.
20.
It is 20.
Is an 18 hit.
I'll fight you.
Basically, it increases your damage dealt and your to hit. So,
Okay.
Yeah, that's worth it.
running into combat.
Burn
is not bad.
inspiration reroll.
Okay.
You might want to do that.
19.
This would be a good.
That's his
time
AC.
to do that.
Beautiful. And because I hit, I'm going to burn one of my 3rd level spell slots to,
Third.
because I'm 4th level paladin now.
No, you do not have 3rd level spell slots.
No, unless paladins don't get 3rd level
Come-
that early.
Going by the multi-class rules,
Your
That's
half.
different.
Your paladin considers half. Counts as half.
Yeah, you only have
Yeah,
second
which is
level
a
spells.
2 plus all 3 of my levels as a cleric, which leaves me
so-
as a
Okay, this is a loophole because I understand what you're getting at. However, paladins know all paladin spells, period. Because of his level as a cleric, he has higher casting.
Yeah, I
What
have
what page is that, Luke?
164.
He is
Determines
clerics are
available
1,
spell slots by adding
so-
together all levels in Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, and Wizard. Half level rounded down in Paladin.
No,
range.
it matches the example.
Mhm.
You have 4 first levels. Yeah, no, it's cool.
Right. I understand what you're trying to get at, but he's right.
Yeah, no, the example is literally 4 ranger, 3 wizard, which translates perfectly over. So the example matches.
Mhm.
So no, cool. Knock him out.
So that
That's
is
4.
the D10 for the dual grip, the D6 for the initial burn, and then 1, 2. I'll just re-roll them as needed. Oh, fuck you.
Searing Smite is not. Searing Smite does not do a lot of damage.
No.
It's the fact that
Yeah,
it
it's
can
continuous,
stay on
yeah.
there. 'Cause if you wanted damage, you do Thunderous Smite. Because then you can knock them down.
Yeah, that's what.
That's what I always use. And then anything that is it's a loud thunder that goes out, so anything that is
That's a grand total of
gets hurt.
26 points of damage with that smack.
Because technically,
Like
would be vulnerable.
17 of which is,
Steven, can you confirm?
Confirm, please.
Fireball.
Well, he's gonna get hurt.
Wild magic. Fireball.
Because phase rest everywhere.
I'm okay with this.
You're the only one.
Are you taking average?
Huh?
Are you taking average?
I could roll it, but yeah, I normally just take average. What is it, 8 or 9?
8. It's at 3rd level.
Yeah.
So that's just 66, isn't it?
No.
Because I think that's just its base is 3rd.
It's not.
Fireball 8d6.
Yep. So he gets a dexterity saving throw.
So 8 times 4?
32.
If the fireball is centered upon Luke, does it miss him?
No.
No,
I didn't think so.
hit it.
The only question I have of concern is with my raven having
What's the
been
DC?
inside of the skeleton, is it susceptible to a fireball?
Yes.
Yes,
We'll
it
wait,
goes around corners.
we'll wait
It's not around a corner. It's
It-
inside of another creature.
It counts.
but
Is it
if
exposed in any sort of way or fashion?
It shouldn't be.
I would have to say it counts.
Fire
We're
looks
getting
up,
into the
down into the
weird.
collar.
You see, I'm
Well,
kind
wait a
of on
minute.
the fence between these.
What kind of action is it to take it into and move it into the ethereal plane?
If it's a reaction, then yeah, you could do it.
You can just be like, oh shit!
Otherwise, Nick takes the damage.
Well,
And his dex is not that great.
I think if anything, it should take like reduced damage
No.
because he does kind of have a point with it being inside the body armor and
Well,
everything.
so the comment here is that when the fireball goes off, corners, like if it exploded right here, it would wrap around this magically. It would go around it.
Because in the spell's description it says it goes around
But
corners.
does it go into your clothes and under armor?
Well, it'll set things on
Because-
fire.
but not worn items. It specifically says it will not ignite
Yes.
worn items.
Not worn items. Anything worn or carried is not
Right. So which means it's the way the magic works. It
This
damages.
is such a gray area. I don't know.
How we flip a quarter?
No.
50-50 then.
AJ wants to nitty gritty.
Well, because I can see where both you are coming from. Like,
But it's
Your thoughts, Stephen?
I would still say he gets hit. That's how I would rule it. because the raven's not being worn or carried.
Mm.
It's just existing inside of something.
I will
At
give
most,
you.
I would say,
Because here's
I'd
here's
say
an
ravens would
example.
take half
So,
damage.
So if Stephen had
I agree with that.
Takes half of
gunpowder
what it
in
would
his
otherwise take.
bag of holding, would the gunpowder go off?
It's an extra dimensional space. That's different.
If you had it carried on you anyway, it does not go off because it's carried.
I mean, honestly, that's kind
How
of
about
I was
auto
saying.
half and rolls to
I will. How about I meet you halfway?
I am.
I
I'd
will
say
give
whatever-
you advantage and resistance on the saving throw. Capiche?
That's
Yeah, I'd say Raven makes the saving throw, and regardless of whether it fails or not, he takes half of what he would otherwise have taken.
That's what resistance does.
Mm.
But he has to make the roll.
Right.
And he rolls with Nyx or the Raven's dex, whichever is higher. I don't know what that is. So.
Wait, do I need to roll a dex save?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Am I within range?
It's
of the fireball?
it's 15 feet.
5,
20 feet in every
15,
direction.
20.
Yes, I'm in it.
No, you do not.
Fireballs don't work that way. I thought they go.
You don't count diagonally.
I think they're across, aren't they?
They are. Everything is in a cross shape, with the exception of.
Okay, so it goes there.
So all of the
These
minions
two-
are hit.
These two, yeah, 2 minions, 3 skeletons, and the guy I'm intending to
The
max
minions? What do you mean minions?
these guys.
No, they're not. 'Cause it doesn't go diagonal.
No, it's a
1,
radius.
5, 10, 15,
It doesn't just
20.
go that
It's
way.
a cross, isn't it?
It goes
5,
that
10,
way, and then you
15,
connect
20.
the corners.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cross.
Which
and you-
means these 2 skellybobs, this skellybob, these 2 schmucks, that guy, and me.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. This diagonal.
Oh, so there
And
is a
the-
diagonal to it.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
on the
just-
outer portions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and
That
it's
would
not
be
an
the
actual
weirdest
circle.
spell
It's
where
an
it just
actual
goes
circle.
cross.
Yeah. It's a cross. Yeah.
That would severely hamper the power of.
Okay, we're gonna take this from the top. Luke. Dex save.
I don't know what's the spell DC for wild.
13.
I think it's
Well,
on there.
it's not.
Yay.
It doesn't tell me.
I would assume it would trigger off of. Or it could be just, like most
That's
other
right. It acts
spells.
like the familiar spell. So, can I just dismiss the familiar as a bonus action?
You could do it as a reaction
Or
if it's not your turn.
Then,
If you
I was
can,
asking for the normal familiar spell.
can you?
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my
I
head.
think
We need his
Michael
answers.
does remember. I think it's regular.
Is it?
Player hand.
No.
Conjure familiar?
Oh, conjure from.
Conjure familiar. That's how it works.
Or is it fine
Except it's
familiar? I can't
undead.
remember.
Undead.
Yours is just a class feature that does it.
Yeah.
If it's a reaction and you are aware enough, and I'd say you are.
It's like he's
I
probably-
I could make the argument on line of sight, but I'm not going to because I would think you have it. You're in
I'm watching-
combat. You're peeking around the
watching.
corner. The map doesn't show that very well, but we
As
know.
an action.
Oh, so you do have to roll for it. But I'll give you advantage and resistance because it is going through metal to get to your bird. Your guy wears metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yes. Where do you get that it?
So my class features allows me to use that spell, but it has some
tweaks.
tweaks to it. I basically have lifelink with it.
Okay. Because
Um,
in the regular
then I-
one, it just has health of whatever creature.
yeah, no, I share life with it. That's one of the big downsides. However, I can see through it. I can speak through it.
All right. Did the dwarfies make it?
Well, on the upside, that's an extra chunk of damage I didn't anticipate dealing.
Hey, wait. Can you use your own healing ability on you? So spend 20 of your
No.
health? Okay.
No.
No.
I guess that would be kind of cool, but.
Yes.
that'd be
So
broken.
broken. Yeah, that would be.
I would house rule that away right the fuck away. 'Cause that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That gives you unlimited power, like plugging extension cord in on itself.
Yeah.
Or
Unlimited power.
Okay,
a solar
I'm gonna
powered
have
lamp.
players roll first. So Nick,
So it's just a plus one.
I guess.
But it's better than 15.
you're good, man. Luke, not so much. Okay, now the boss thing. Okay, so Nick, you had resistance and advantage, so you take quarter damage.
Mhm.
8 times 4 is 32, 16, 8.
Okay.
You take 8
That's not too
damage.
bad.
It's a lot, could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to be as fair and upfront as I could be, man.
Mhm.
Because it is such a gray area. It really is.
Yeah. I bring my hammer down, and everything explodes in fire.
It looks really cool. Just gonna say that right now.
Did you say Allah Akbar?
No.
Yes, he did. I heard it.
It
I-
was just a draconic roar. Just
well, it's really hard to understand though, so I'm going with yes.
or better yet, just in Dwarven. Morning, thank you.
I think that's all.
Morden is great. Morden is great. Got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna take 16. You're Skelly Bob.
Okay. Prime, I guess.
Yep, we're going prime.
19.
Pass. He takes 16.
And the rest of them.
Your other skeleton now.
Skelly 2.
That's the only other one that gets hit.
No.
Really?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You got
So the one with
three
the shield in the air.
Like he does the
Pass.
19. And then the one in the very back. 19.
3 17s in a row. 3 really? Okay.
I rolled it through the tower.
They watch.
He watched it roll on his side. Show me where the magnets are. And also, tell me your research pedal. And
There's where the magnets were.
Yeah, right.
In the rubber.
in the rubber.
You know what? I'm gonna need to roll from you for you. No, I'm kidding. That's how Nick quits the game.
All right,
Right
let's
there.
see how bad these dwarves get hurt.
Fail. Fail.
I think they die.
They don't.
I'm OCD about that, so I won't be able to leave it.
Right, they're thralls.
And number 3.
That was both of them.
I-
This one already took his damage.
I already rolled for him. He passed.
However, they aren't.
They're not enjoying life.
No. No, they're not.
This dragonborn just rolled up to me, smacked me in the face twice, and then exploded in fire.
I'm rethinking my life choices here.
And he's
Well,
on fire.
Now
Not from the fireball, but from the Syrian smite.
That's amazing.
and now it's time for Bryce's.
Rashosh. Fucking nat 20's that shit. She's no longer stunned, but I think that eats her turn because
Yeah, it's at the
you
end
roll
of
at
the
the end. Bryce's just smiles and does nothing.
Mm.
It will become clear in a moment.
I lost
Very, very clear.
Lost my bear friend again. Lost the bear friend again.
Eldrin. Hi. So, I don't need to roll. That's just 6 plus 3 is 9. 17.
Miss.
No. That's the damage.
Okay.
Roll the 21, dude.
Fuck that. Well, at least I can't be crit.
No.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you rolled a 21.
Yes. Even.
Well, he's got to make a.
I'm
contact,
keeping an
though.
eye on Bryce's. But
What's your DC?
14.
He made it. Tied it, but he made it.
Which means he's not on fire anymore.
13.
Wow. That's a hit. One hit.
It still does it. That is 14 magical piercing. And that's a 30 to stealth again. Why couldn't I have gotten you on the attack? Boom.
See, it
And
has,
squeakers. 5. No, he's escaping. And he sees that she's back up, goes back in here, and shoots. That is a 18.
oh, that's an 18.
Yes.
That's a miss by 1.
And then he just reloads his crossbow.
Or squeaks.
Dirty Stumpy.
So it's now the subordinate's turn.
You're seeing my show is sending you to message him. Bryce's is acting weird. Considering
I have to wait on
right on, you're right on next to on top of her, so.
Right.
It can't be that because her intelligence is high enough.
It's not that. She's smart.
I know she is.
She's waiting for something. Creatures?
Actually, I'm just going to do this right now. I'm going to do my knowledge.
They are not immune to psychic. I don't know why they're not immune to psychic, but skeletons aren't immune to psychic.
Creatures don't have a brain.
That should
Make them immune to
make
psychic,
them immune.
but they're not.
They have no.
Oh, I thought you said they were immune to psychic. My bad.
They
Psychic
should
is
be.
that catch-all.
Did we have them roll for the mind blast?
Or no, we didn't.
Oh,
I thought you did.
No, because they're summoned
because,
thralls. You can't, like,
You can't take control of them, but
mind blast doesn't take control.
It
It does
stuns.
psychic damage and stuns.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were trying to take control of them. I was like, ha, that's funny.
Oh no.
So how many? I guess.
He would have been back here. You know what? I missed it. We're gonna go move on. That's not fair of me.
Yeah, earlier I missed the.
I'm
fact that I
thinking
had
of
it
the
there.
older
I
one
don't
where
have
it
intelligence checks.
they pretty
So
much take
demonstration
control of you,
knowledge.
but you just pretty much just stand there.
Well, as long as you didn't mark the change.
And you lose control of your character, and
This
the
one.
mind flayer kind of makes you take control of you.
What's the skeleton's AC?
18.
Okay, one of them takes 17 damage.
Which one?
This one takes 17 damage.
Good old Prime.
Prime or the
No, not
This is
prime.
prime.
I think.
Yeah,
That one.
that is not prime.
I know. Good old Prime. He doesn't get hit.
I completely missed these guys.
He got
first turn.
smacked earlier, actually.
However, 2 attacks on prime.
How much?
17.
17?
Yep.
So you're saying that I can create a character sheet for squeakers?
We'll talk.
Okay. I'll start him off at level 1, and he can keep his health pool.
What's his AC?
18?
18. Okay. He is gonna take.
He would start on level 2 because he's a CR 2.
They might think he's a magic caster because shit's been coming out of him.
It certainly has.
They're definitely not used to your type of chicanery.
Can you technically do Babbling Blade?
Yeah, I can. I have it.
battling blade out the chest. I'm sorry. I'm so happy about this right now.
You should make him a if you can make him an NPC, make him a grapple master. So all you do is
What's the story is, I can do vampiric touch at that point,
Oh.
and basically siphon life out of them right there.
Bet you I drink
Melee
people.
combat.
Just drink people.
12 damage to him. It's piercing.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're pointing at Drew. What are you pointing at Drew for?
Because I'm killing me a bitch.
You said 12?
Yeah, Squeaker's is taking out. He was just given life. He is not gonna.
It rolled a 19 and a 3, and then when the 19.
Was that bludgeoning?
Nope.
Okay.
That was piercing.
Okay.
And when the 19 hit the 3 turned into a 15, but I was like, because that would drop your big guy.
Oh, no.
It's not like we're making more friends here.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. They're always making friends.
Of course we can. As long as we have a couple hours, we can make more friends.
Necromancer. Raising a family.
Gate opens.
Oh, great! It's the Rancor.
Quick, hit the switch!
Skull! Do the skull!
Nope. I've dealt with those.
Meteor storm.
Actually,
With a 12 on knowledge, I need all the little small ones, like about this size.
They're floating about. The unfortunate part is that
People have been taking them. Here's
People
the
moving
actual
around.
model. Here's one.
there's a small base right there.
Would Mr. Impy work as a base for you?
He would.
No, I don't think that's.
That's the right side, too.
Yeah, they're small. If only they were tiny.
No.
Just walk and pick a bite.
Corrupt!
No.
All right, there's that.
I'm fine.
So, trigger has occurred.
I am triggered.
It's been a good run.
Oh, his name is Quailoth.
I might be losing Caladan. I won't lose Caladan, but I might.
No, that was the saving throw he gets. For the lightning bolt.
oh yeah, what is lightning against again?
Yes.
Lightning is one of the lesser ones that are resistible, unless you're a smart player and your character is smart enough to realize what grounding is.
Yeah, mine's not.
What you do is you're like, I'm gonna wear this kind of rubbery layer in between me and my armor, and I'm going to either
Wear cleats.
I'm gonna take this chain.
I'm aware of
and
cleats.
attach it to the outside of my armor and let it drag behind me.
or you can not have that, and then you're like, oh, I have shocking grasp for one attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you did that with the rubber and stuff, didn't have a chain dragging on the ground, but had a chain connected to the hilt of your sword, couldn't you just like aim your sword after you got hit by lightning and launch off the end of your sword like a lightning
That is
rod?
not how it works.
necessarily.
Oh.
What it would do is
It hit.
no, it wouldn't do anything because it's just floating there and it hasn't found ground yet.
So the Mind Flayer takes a lightning bolt to the face, and this guy also dies.
Hey, I helped.
You helped a lot.
I helped.
Well,
And now Caladan has a very high chance of being dead.
you helped as much as my arrows did. And I think it was just you and me that did all the damage, dude.
Whee! Crunch, boom.
Huh. I don't think.
Wall of force. That's his turn.
After spending so many
True.
times putting so many things
You are
in
up.
timeout.
The good news is you're protected from the intellect devourers.
So what's going on?
Where exactly is the wall of force? Because we can kind of see it.
So it's like right before me? Or
Yep.
So
You're not-
all
you're-
these people are in the wall of force.
This line isn't.
Yeah.
Nick is right. We should have a marker for this.
Marker.
Because it makes
Wall
a
of
difference.
force. It's
But I mean, like,
10-foot 10-foot panels, and you can have 6 panels.
One,
In our Skyrim game, Wall of Force was one of my big spells, and
Wait.
Sonya had a habit of, okay, that thing's being annoying. I'm gonna put it in a box.
okay, but if
And we
it's a
tortured a
10-foot
vampire.
But if it's 10 foot, like you said,
Yeah.
how does it?
10 feet
Okay.
panel.
There's no ifs, ands, or
One of the
buts.
options is it can
Our
be
butts
a
about it. We did kind of
10-foot
torture a
panel,
vampire.
10 feet
Yep.
square panel.
It's then
That's
goes
only-
6 over or 3 over.
That is only, you know,
Yeah, I get what you mean, but
this thick, but
And the only thing you can do
You can
against
go-
his counter
you
spell
get
is
6 of those panels if you do
Okay.
it that way. So you could have
which
one
we aren't
panel
well, high enough yet, level yet to
on
have
each of those 4
spell.
sides,
Hmm?
one
We're not high enough
underneath,
level to have somebody.
and then one on top, so you have them stuck in a 10
Yeah, you are. It's level 3.
completely
AJ, how much
invisible
space?
box.
3 by 3.
Do you have counter spell by chance?
I don't.
Somebody does.
Is that
They could have used it.
well, this is a 4x4.
Which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If it's 10-foot panel, 10-foot panel,
No,
10-foot
that's
panel,
2, 4,
10-foot panel,
6.
all the way around.
Nah, it's not enough.
How many 10-foot panels are there?
6.
6.
but are you putting any on the bottom or the top, or are you using them all as
No,
well?
no, no. See, here's the thing. If that's a 4x4 base,
Yep, I
so
know,
that's
that's what I'm
one
asking.
panel, 2 panel, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have one side that's still open.
Yeah, but that's what I was asking him. Is he using them like all on sides, or is he gonna have one at the top? one at the bottom?
He is.
The
What
only-
is it? It's called he made a pen where you can't escape except for climbing over the wall of force.
Okay, so
Which you
they-
can.
yeah.
Can you just jump over it?
If you could get that high, sure.
If you can
A
jump
10
10
a 10-foot jump is not easy.
No, it's 10 feet.
However, you can
Straight.
scale it.
With the
Assuming
reach up,
you can-
reach up and just
assuming you-
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
a
over.
climbing attack. Yeah.
Assuming you can figure out where it is because the wall is
It's opaque.
invisible.
It's not invisible.
This
it's
will help
opaque.
define the area. Where does it start over here?
You can see
What
the
corner
wall.
does it start in over here? His?
Yeah.
So Kaladin. And then here, then out to here. So these two, him and him, are all stuck in the box.
Oh, great! I think I know what's about to happen.
So
I think our paladin's about to be singled out.
yeah, the paladin and one of the skeletons. Are,
However, someone's going to try. She's not sure she's going to do it. Fucking hell, she did it.
so it doesn't go up.
Nope.
Okie dokie.
Well, the spell that Rashoff took at third was counterspell.
Wild magic.
You good? She's totally good.
Are these invisible at the moment?
I think mind flayers generally are. Not mind flayers.
No.
They're okay enough.
No, they do not have invisibility. Not
Fuck
unless
the
somebody else
brains.
casts it on them.
Fuck the brains with legs,
They can just.
preferably with
They are
sharp
CR2s.
edges.
CR2s.
Squish them.
Yep. They're not CR27.
Kill, squish. I'm gonna die.
But they can't go inside of.
The reason why you guys had issues with mine
Yep.
was because there are burrows, and they were inside the burrows.
But my fireball should have hit.
You did kill several. There was 27 in the room.
We could.
That was your problem.
So my KDA was high enough.
Yeah. You did. You. I think you killed 5 in your bowl. However, it was a very large room.
And then they just saw a big boom, and they're like, "Oh, something's happening."
Well, that's the thing is they don't see the way everyone else does. They see the mental
Blindsight.
activity.
Oh, mental.
Force
I was
yourself.
hoping you would get
They all
away.
see. They
Force
only see
vision.
brains. They love your brains.
I don't know, man. I've got a friend or two that might be able to get past them without being detected.
Go ahead, teleport into the head of the skeleton. Do it.
Well, they don't see the mental activity.
Because it's not there. There is no mental activity. They're animated by magic.
Do we have a dead dragon?
You think I'm that mean?
Yes.
There's somebody else that is closer to
Well,
you.
so first, you have to make
He's not.
a mental check.
Yes.
If you fail the mental check, then they get to try to teleport into your brain and take you.
You have to fail a bunch of times, though.
My int score is 10.
Once.
I have a flat 10.
You must fail once, and if they roll 3d6 and roll equal to or higher than your intelligence, they do the brain thing. But if you have an intelligence value of 19, you are immune to it because they can't break 18. Or no, if you have an intelligence score of yeah, it's 18.
Intelligence, Nick?
Yeah, no, Nick's not gonna fail.
Yeah, I can't. We'll put it this
Those
way.
two cannot be affected.
We'll put it this way: is that
Everybody
they
else
can
can.
use their ability against me, but they can't take my mind because I'm too intelligent.
They can damage him, but they can't devour him.
They can't devour my mind.
Can't eat this one. He's too smart to eat.
Dude, could you teleport like a rat into like somebody's brain then? And then just die because they have
It'd be
rat
forced.
brain?
They would both take force damage, and the rat would be forced out to the
Oh,
side.
okay. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Thank you.
It's-
Sorry about that.
It's these things have.
It's
the
kind
ability
of
to teleport
the
directly
catch-all
in.
of what 3.5 was, because if you screwed up on your teleport check, you just died. because
All right.
you went into a wall, and you are now a
Look.
part of the features.
Make me that intelligence saving throw.
Please God, roll high.
I'm hoping you do.
Fuck no.
Do you have that inspiration?
Yes.
That's that was cocked on the side, man.
Hey.
You're supposed to roll on the black part, not on the glass.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Glass does not count.
In the future, I will have towers.
Unless you roll
You
3.
do not take any damage. And
This
you
time.
totally see it. Right there.
Oh, just
It's a brain
in
flakes.
flat out comment. Oh hell no!
That's all you need to do. You can smack it once and you
Just
just dead.
take it.
No. I have 21 hit points apiece, dude.
Smack it once and it's dead.
Oh, well, I'll let you guys handle it, and Squeakers can handle it too. Squeakers is going to start dual wielding now.
Well, apparently these guys are just versatile as fuck. Because they just rolled like 19s and 20s to beat the thing. Drew, the thing took all of its movement getting to you. It doesn't get to actually try and eat your brain.
However, are you standing? Are you conscious?
Yes.
I'm conscious.
Yes, he is totally conscious.
Am I standing then?
Did something just enter your attack range?
He's right.
But
You're
You're
conscious.
laying down on the ground. Even if you're laying down, you can still go, Gah!
yeah, I'll take an attack.
Stab it!
On that thing real quick.
There's
Stick
never
with
been a
me.
better time to stab something.
Oh,
Its AC is shitty, so
What do you have?
fucking 7, 8, 8.
Plus what?
No, 8
Roll
total.
the 3 plus 5. I
Yeah.
assume.
8 plus
you have-
your proficiency.
Yeah, to hit your strength plus your proficiency.
That's 4. That's
Oh,
7.
plus proficiency?
Yeah.
Oh, so I have plus
That's
7
an
to hit
11.
on.
So
So
that's
that's plus
10.
8. I have plus 8 to hit on
Yeah.
every attack.
There you
I've
go.
only been adding in the
Yeah.
plus 5, not the plus 3 from proficiency.
Yeah, you always had your proficiency.
Remember that? You remember that? That bardic inspiration somebody gave you? It still hasn't been a minute.
Oh, it
So you can use that too.
I'll use that.
However,
You
That's a
roll.
D8.
You add a D8 to that roll.
Oh yeah, so then that would be
D8.
3
One of
plus 8, so that's 11.
No, you roll a
You roll.
D8.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you roll.
okay.
That was-
That was a 3.
And you can't take the average.
I can't read
It's
that.
a 7.
7.
You hit.
And it stops.
Oh,
Totally does.
Because it's been skewered.
Wait, so you roll damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was making sure that I didn't like
9 plus.
5 at least.
Yeah, 5.
It's 14 damage.
Yeah.
What's he has?
Oh,
He has a
that's
strength
what
of
I'm
4.
adding
What are you adding in?
No,
Plus
so
1
yeah,
glaive.
Yeah, plus
Oh,
1
plus 1.
glaive.
Sweet. So
Yeah,
9
I'll
plus
bring that
5.
roll. Okay. Yes.
So 14 damage.
14.
Good man.
And it stopped.
So it's still alive, but
So you almost killed it in a reaction.
Yeah. Just
It came near you and you went,
Oh shit, you're ugly.
and
you know what those are, bud. I'm just going to assume he knows because
Stick with the pointy end.
paranoia.
okay.
they're aberrations. You just know aberrations. Favorite enemy aberrations over here.
Yeah.
Elephant has
That makes it a great and shining moment for Drew's turn.
now it's time for you
By
to
the way,
stand up.
Drew, what these things do, as everyone else at the table knows, so I have no problem telling you.
I know. Yeah, I heard them.
Okay.
Yeah.
May I
suppose
suggest standing up first? If you haven't already.
Have I?
No, you wouldn't have.
Guess I stand
This
up.
is your first turn after everything.
Yep, first turn.
Stabbing.
So it's
Yeah,
after
you
movement.
stab it dead.
However, you can still easily get over to it. Or if you have a glaive.
Yeah,
does.
stab it again. Stab it
You can
again.
stab it, you can still move, you still have to attack.
Oh yeah,
It's
there.
there. Yeah, stab it again.
Yeah, I'll stand.
The fear at the table right now is real.
Nat 20.
Come
It's
on.
dead. It's dead.
You skewered it, then you turned it into fucking mincemeat. The head of a
Oh, you skewer it and then you throw it against the
You
wall.
still you have extra attack, Drew, so you still have your bonus action attack and your regular attack. And those are the guys who fucked your day. So how about some vengeance?
Oh, right, you don't have Greater Weapon Master yet. Great Weapon Master.
Hold up.
The
I
key.
do have.
I don't?
He does.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Or did you use
Great
your?
weapon fighter is what I have.
Oh, I didn't know if you'd used your inspiration to get a feat yet.
Not yet.
Because I've been pushing on that one pretty heavily.
Oh, I thought yeah,
Even before
yeah,
Sentinel.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got a
Sentinel.
feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that what he used to do that?
He had Polearm.
No, he
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
He used his inspiration to get a feat because he has magic initiate.
Oh yeah, magic initiate. That's right. Hey, speaking of which,
That won't save you against an intellective hour. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking about trying to do something like some massive fucking damage. And I was like, no, it's not gonna do enough. So I still have my regular attack and then my bonus attack.
That was your bonus attack.
Okay, so 17 plus whatever it hits. 3
3
plus 5, 8.
8. Dead.
All right. Seriously. Who's in there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, wait. I knew it.
Oddly enough, in never one of my other campaigns, I've never faced a Mind Flayer as a rogue. I've always been something else.
Congratulations. Mark that off your checklist.
So how would a group?
Well, I
do
did
this
rip
without,
one skull
just
open with my
rolls?
barbarian.
You still have another attack, Drew.
You said that was a bonus. Oh yeah. Then I have an extra
Stab the
attack
bitch.
move. Fuck. 5 plus 8.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And that's all your attacks.
Miss.
Okay.
He's fucking here.
I'm going to turn the corner and do the Tony Stark thing. 10.
Oh, right, you have.
Bone armor.
Shoot him.
I have a plan.
Attack.
Hey, y'all were like, Bryce is being weird. No, Bryce is being tactical.
Bryce's was eager.
She wants to savage. You never know with mind flayers.
She did 32 damage to it, okay? That's like half its health, people. Don't hate on the sorcerer.
Player 7 has entered. Is about to get skill
He
rate.
can go ahead and take his attack of opportunity.
And the intellector
Miss.
Devourers can take theirs.
They get claw attacks.
18. And I assume he can take his as well if he wants. Right?
Yeah, that'll hit. So 9?
9?
9. Yep. 9. The intellect devourer gets a hit.
Oh, no, he actually, if he was taking the shot here, he drops.
Okay.
However, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
3 intellect devourers get attacks
That's
now.
fine. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, you have dwarf skeletons now.
14 damage.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So about that 3 sessions you've been waiting for the gang rape. It's about to occur.
And he can get an attack of opportunity if he really wants.
He's just like, where do you guys go?
Miss. Why did everybody?
And how much was 17 you said?
Hmm?
You said 17 for when the one was passing by the,
No, I said 12.
12? Oh, 12?
He only got hit by 1 attack.
Okay. And he's down.
I love that you made a sheet for this. I really do. Makes it a lot easier, I bet.
That way you don't have a shit ton of tracking dice.
I'm sorry, I hated the tracking dice in the Skyrim game.
Hey,
Really.
you know, I needed a way to do it.
I know, and it worked. It's just, it was,
There's a lot.
yeah, because the combats we did were huge.
There's going to be one skeleton that doesn't have advantage.
Yep. The guy in the way, but no, this guy.
Yep, the one with the shield in the air.
Yep.
Is the only one who doesn't get advantage. I'll start with him.
Okay.
21 to hit. All right, so that's 14.
18 is your magic number.
18
To
to
hit.
hit. So I need a roll 14 or higher.
Yep. You need to hit with only 3 attacks. Hit.
Hit.
Hit. He's dead.
Crit.
Because good measure, damn it.
Right, you kill it, and then you just walk up and just.
Killed him, then killed him.
Congratulations, everyone. You have killed Quailoff, the mind flayer trying to infiltrate the city. In the next room, we will get to that next week. However, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to find an immature elder brain.
Oh.
Kill it dead.
Well, that's why I did armor now.
And just in case he survived and decided to come for your head next.
Well, that's why I have 2 escorts, and we're moving forward.
Ooh.
That's that moment of
That's the session, guys.
opponent revealed himself. Take him down.
Congratulations on those of you who have finally killed your first mind flayer and you mop up the intellect devourers. I'm not even gonna bother.
I mean, all it takes is one person to fail. And we don't have greater restoration yet.
We do, however, have resurrection.
Yeah.
So you could kill
On a
him.
stick.
Wait, so if they end up like getting into my brain, does that mean I would start attacking all of the guys around?
That
me?
means I get control of your character.
Fuck that.
No, that's
Yeah, that's
exactly
how
how
it
that works.
I know,
Yeah.
fuck that. Get me the fuck away from those things. That's
And then we have to kill you, kill
Those
me,
are
and
only a
take inside you.
CR2, Drew.
Yeah. Still,
CR2s,
man,
there's a lot of CR2s
you
that are-
overestimate my guys' intelligence.
Right now- Basilisk
Right now
are-
I'm doing that thing where it's like, Raven, you're fine. Just stay in there for a minute.
Let me enjoy this.
Well, AJ, so guess what? I completely forgot about that. We've been
Hold
joking
that
my ass
thought.
a lot.
And that'll be it for today. Join us again next time for more Rage of Demons.
And slaughtering of mind flayers.
Fuck the brain eaters.
Yes.
Well, good thing there
so-
was